Hello friends, क्या हालचाल? Today I am going to explain you a very complex but a very simple concept of sadhana, and the name of my topic is sadhana simplified, or doing sadhana in a very simple way. Most of the videos that you have seen in past or you are seeing in YouTube, they explain doing that or doing this, but nobody explained the steps that are involved in this process of sadhana. So I'll not taking much time, and I'll start this video while taking you very basic, these not are basic, these are elaborate step, but in a very like simplified manner, without doing too much of rituals in it. Okay, so the very first step of any mantra sadhana. So when I talk of sadhana, sadhana is kind of different sadhana, but I'm talking especially of mantra sadhana of a devta. So first step is bhakti. Obviously, for doing any sadhana, the primary step is intention or bhakti. Like, so you should have unwavering love and surrender to the deity or your devta, and to the mantra. If you don't have a surrender or a feeling of surrenderness or a feeling of love to your deity and to your mantra, the sadhana will never get fruitified. So that is the first step. The second step is obviously suddhi and purification. So when I say suddhi, is from internal suddhi, internal purification, plus external purification, obviously. So you maintain the purity of the body, mind, speech, and the surroundings. That's why whenever you start your sadhana, you always do a purification step, like om apavitro pavitro va sarvasto gatopi va ya smareta pundarikaksham sa bahya abhyantar suchi. And then you do like Om Keshwaya Namam Madhavaya Namam Narayana, and then Om Pundarikakshaya Namah Hastam Prakshal. You wash your hand, and then you do three achmans, and then it's a purification, internal action. You pray to Pundarikaksha or Bhagavan Vishnu form to purify you from internally and externally both. The third step, and this is the most important step, and most people miss this. People do puja or sadhana while standing, while sitting, while those, but you should have a proper asana. Asana is very important. There are different type of asanas, but the most commonly used asanas for most of the puja, that or most of the sadhana, is actually a kambal asana, or you can say a mat. Asana can be kusha asana, and asana can be skin asana, asana can be mundi asana, panchamundi asana, but the most common asana used is kambal asana. So either use a mat or a proper mat, with not just a foot mat or something, but use a proper mat or kambal, or something like that, which don't allow when you sit into that asana, don't it does not, your body does not touch to the ground. Okay, any puja without asanas usually go to the ground. That's a very simple concept. The fourth step is again very important, and it is panchak sevan. So when you obviously do a mantra sadhana or a mantra puja for any devta, and specifically when you are in sadhana, so you at least perform ishta seva. See, everybody should have a ist, and usually people have a ist. So you have to do your ishta seva, you have to do your ishta sahasranam, you have to do your ishta stav, you have to do your ishta kavach, and you have to do your ishta nash. So obviously when you see ishtan, mantra nyas, mantra kavach, mantra like ishta deity sahasranam, and then deity seva. Okay, this is very important, and focus only on one god. I have posted lots of video in the past. Just focus on one devta or one god, and do the seva for that one god and one goddess, whatever who's your ist. And while doing that mantra sadhana, please do that, so that your sadhana get fruitified. The fifth step is achar and conduct. So coming to the fourth step, you can check on the YouTube also. On the other video, you will get all the Sastranam, Kavach, everything you can list it there. You can get books also for that. The fifth, coming to the fifth step is achar and conduct. Always follow a right behavior, self-discipline, ethical conduct. So when I say always follow this behavior, means at least that period of that sun. If you are doing a sadhana 40 days or 13 days or 21 days or any 100 days, you should follow. You have to follow that the right behavior during that period. don't lie, don't indulge in unnecessary behaviors, like especially consumption, meat consumption, alcohol consumption, all those. Please remain as purified as you can during that period of time. The seventh step is dharana and concentration. Obviously, without dharana or without concentration, keep your mind focused on the mantra or deity. Whenever you are chanting the mantra, please keep your mind on mantra. It's not like you're thinking about your job or you're thinking about going to market or shopping and then also chanting the mantra. It doesn't help. So always make your mind focused to the mantra while doing your japa. Once you are done with your japa, then you can think of other things, but at least during when you're sitting in the mantra japa in the asana, don't divert your attention. The seventh step is divya desh sevan. It is like recognize your body and heart as a divine adobe of a deity. So designed like you consider your body as a temple of that devata, and you have 16 actually divya desh in your, like, your body, your throat, your heart. So there are 16 different organ that serve as your as a kind of a different angs of that temple. So consider your body as a heart and temple for that devata. And the eighth is prana kriya. And this is one of the most interesting step which most people you miss. Regulate the breath to calm the mind, increase inner level. So prana kriya is important. At least do the breathing exercise for your mantra. So at least inhale, see, three time your mantras, or exhale three time your mantras. Like if your mantra om namah shivaya, so inhale om namah shivaya three times, exhale om namah shivaya three times, or at least three times. You can do more times, 11 times, 21 times, but so at least by this way the mantra flows in your body through your nostrils and through your lungs, and then whole ear into the body. So always do a pran kriya. The next is mudra. Mudra is why one of my there is one, I have created a big video on mudra, you can see in my channel. But mudra is at least there are seven basic mudra that used to be performed in every puja. But apart from that, you always do the ishta mudra, whichever is your ishta. Every ishta, like Kali has a different mudra, Shiva has a different mudra, Ma Durga has a different mudra, Lakshmi has a different. So if you whatever your ist is, who the mantra and the god you are doing a sadhana of, you have to perform the mudra of that deity at least during that sadhana period. Mudra is very important. Don't miss that part. Then Tarpana, offer the water or sacred substance to please the deity and lineage. Please, yeah, Tarpana is also very important. You have to offer the water to the lineage or to the deity. Usually Tarpana is done after doing sadhana, but you can do like during the sadhana also. But the recommendation is you do after Havan or sadhana. I'll tell you how. The 11th step is Havan. Havan means you are offering food to the deity through fire. So Havan is means Havi means you offering something to the deity through fire. Havan can be of different type. You can do Havan from ghee. You can do Havan from different sources like flowers. You can do Havan from the samagris. You can do Havan from dry fruits. So depends on the devta and depends on the type of deity. Depends on the type of sadhana. Like it's a tamasic sadhana or a sattvic sadhana or a rajasic sadhana. You can choose the Havan Samagri, but most if I say recommend you, the ghee is the purified cow ghee is the very important ingredient that you can do Havana with. And with the mango tree woods or any other like people tree, mango tree, you mix them or you do the, again it depends on devta to devta, but these are most widely used. But like if you see in people, Havan can be done from different level, from chilies. Havan can do from, if you see that there's lots of Havan done from chilies, from yellow sarso. Havan can be done from non-veg also. So but yeah, we are focusing on the Rajasic and Sattvic sadhana, so do it from purified ghee. The 12th step is sacrifice and bali. So bali is also very important while doing sadhana. Without bali, your sadhana will never fructify. And when you see bali, see, don't get afraid. Like, so be bali is, as I said, is of three form. Okay, so one is atma bali, where you are actually So Atma Bali is the highest form of the Bali. So first we call Bahya Bali, which is like outer Bali, like the physical Bali, like for example, and Bali can be of like physical Bali again are of 12 types. Like you can give the Bali of the rice, you can give Bali of the banana, you can give the Bali of the any fruit, lemons. Usually depends on Devata to the Bali different, and the Bali can be of the chag Bali, from for like the goat or sheep. All those can be used. In the past you have seen that lots of different, but when you are doing a sadhana at home, it's not recommended to do like a animal sacrifice. So you do the better the sacrifice of the rice cake, or you do sacrifice of banana or something like that, but always offer a bali. This is a physical bali. The second is a antra bali. Antra bali is means when you do a mental bali, like mental offering to the god. You can do mental offering of anything. Okay, all the mental offering you give to your data or devata or a deity will always be accepted. And the last is atma bali. Atma bali, when you give the bali of your ahamkara, or when like your ego, pride, when you let go of all those, it is called atma bali. This is the highest form of bali. Not everybody can do it, including myself, but I think some of the very renowned people in that field of sadhana has already done this atma bali. You can easily see them, or you can figure out while listening to them. Next is chanting. This is the last, and so not last, but this is the 14th step, and this is a very major step. Always do chanting with devotion, correct pronunciation, and regular. So, for example, if you have so obviously before sadhana, whenever you do sadhana, you always take a sankalp. So once you take a sankalp, like I'll do like 33 malas, or I'll do 50 malas in certain days, like 15. So I'll do like 50 malas in 11 days. So always be regular. So for example, you have taken a sankalp, so you abide to your sankalp. Like if you tell, for example, 5 mala per day, then 11 day it will become 55 malas. So like this, so you have to tell to the god. So don't go with the number. Like people say you do 1 lakh mala, people say you do 15 lakh mala or 10 lakh mala, or sorry, 15 lakh japa, 1 lakh japa. You people say many things, but whatever you can do based on you were like time availability, and based on the devotion you can have, always try to stick to that sankalpa. Don't take a large sankalpa. If you can't do, take a small sankalpa and do that. For example, take a start from like 21 mala or 33 mala at least, and in 11 days. 11 days sadhana is also a good period. You could try this up. Again, mantra also. If the mantra is, if you got a mantra from a guru, it is very good. But if you have not received a mantra from guru, at least follow some of the basic steps, like how to check your mantra if it is compatible to you or not. There are lots of things you can check: akadam chakra, rasi chakra, nakshatra chakra. I think I have some videos on it, but you can see in internet like how to check your mantra is compatible to you. But if your mantra is for Ishta mantra, most likely it will be compatible to you. Then dhyan, meditation, meditate also. So when you're doing chapas or mantra, always meditate on the mantras or the deity. So like for example, you are doing the Om Namah Shivaya or Om Namah Shivaya Panchakshari. So always meditate on that mantra. Like you see the mantra in your mind, because as I say, the chanting, and there is one of my videos, my video is like why the mantra is not getting siddh, because people are not chanting in the mind, or in the people are not uh, concentrating on the mantra. You should, whenever you're chanting, concentrate on mantra. Okay, so like mantra chanting is vachik, mansik, and upanshu when your lips are just doing it. Vachik when you clearly telling the mantra, like making a sound. And mansik is when we are doing inside the mind. So mansik is more potent and more effective than Ipansu, then to Vachik, like the degree varies. Okay, and the last stage after dhyan, the last stage is samadhi. Samadhi is the last and the final stage where very few people goes there. Like when the highest stage where the when the sadhak become the devata, like almost merge with the devta. So that is the high state. It will very rarely occur to the people, but yeah, it's always possible. So at least these are the 16 basic steps that you should follow. These are not very complex. It's very simple. Don't watch 2 hour podcast. Just this is a 13-14 minute video. I'll tell you everything. If you need in more detail, I can give you some still more breakups, and like how to do a puruscharana of a mantra, because like if you do a purush, if for example if you are chanting a mantra, there are 32 puruscharana, so 32 steps in the puruscharana. I can tell you all the 32 steps in that puruscharana, and with very short, like it not very long. Like for example, I told in 13 minutes and when you are actually doing it, you can do it in like within 20 minutes or 30-25 minutes. You'll not need a 11 hour or 12 or 3 hours, all those things. Okay, so there are lots of steps, a very long step but a very short step also, doing thing. So that's why I named this video as a sadhana simplified. See you again next time. Thank you.